Have we ever beat these guys?
I think once or twice.
Okay.
But they smoked us last. They beat us like 5-0 in Champions League.
Okay. So I'm on?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, well, good morning, Rebels Nation. Welcome to Game 4 of the, I don't even know what's this tournament again? The Centennial Cup?
Centennial Cup.
All right, this is the Centennial Cup semifinals. We're back here in Superior, Colorado, so an early morning for the Rebels after a late night. Like I said, Game 4, semifinals. This is do or die, so your Monument Rebels are going to be playing the Arvada Bears. This has been a frequent foe for us over the season. We have not fared too well. I think the last time we played them was in San Jose and we lost 5-0. But Rebels are looking good. So Friday morning we played Mountain Select. We beat them 3-0. Yesterday morning we played Lafayette, and I think we came out with a 4-2 loss on that one, but that was filled with controversy. Then last night, Rebels bounced back and played a great game against Boulder, the Rough Riders, right here in their home barn, and they came out with a 1-0 victory. And you know, as much as we say the officiating is challenging at times, last night I thought it was just a great game and the officiating was great, so give credit where credit is due. So as we come out, your Rebels are going to be dressed in all black, and then Arvada, similar to their NHL comparable, they're in kind of Bruins black and white, and they're the Bears, so that makes sense. So if we win this game, we'll play in the Centennial Cup Finals at 5 o'clock. So I know the boys are a little bit tired. Kind of a fun story is before last night's game, since we were down, I think, 3 players now, the referee even said to Coach AJ, "Hey, Coach, is this all your team or you still got guys in the locker room?" Well, that was what we have, and so we're getting used to playing shorthanded, I guess not only in numbers, but sometimes on penalties, and the boys are really stepping up. So as we kick things off here, off the face-off, Crosby Henry passes it back to Cam Cook. Cook passes it up right side. You've got Henry, Bryant, Hall on offense, and Cook and Nigaman on D, and you've got Jack McKay between the pipes for the Rebels today. So both teams trying to settle in. Nigaman chips the puck up, gets blocked by a Bears player. Cook from behind the net wraps it around up to the blue line. Bears have it. And good job by Hall to poke it out of the defensive zone. The Bears are going to have to chase it back. So ping-pongs around through the neutral zone. Nigaman has it at his own blue line, passes it up to Merriman in front of his own bench. Cook now recollects it right between the circles in his defensive zone, pushes it up right side up to Tice Parent. Parent centering pass over to Merriman, gets blocked and bumped by a couple of Bears players. Bears clear the zone. Coming in, we got a 2-on-2 transition from the dot, wrapping it around the goal. Looking, now at the other circle, puts it to the point, back to the same guy that brought it down. Centering pass deflected by Merriman. Bears still have it under the goal line, pass it behind the net. They try to leave it, and it gets bounced all around, even in front of the net. And Snyder, who's out there on D now, pushes it up right side. Shot comes in. Jaden catches that and Rebels still trying to get it out. Merriman takes a hit, goes down right in front of the bench inside the blue line. Snyder now tries to poke it up the right side. He does clear the zone. Puck trickles back. It's on net. And save. Pretty easy save. Oh, Roberts is in there on the forecheck now, almost has it. He's going to have to get back on side, but he's pinned against the wall. And so delayed offsides, now it's waved off. So you've got Henry out there double shifting with Hall double shifting and Roberts. So again, since we're short players, you're double shifting centers and wings. And good job by Hall to intercept it on the forecheck right at the goal line, but Bears pick it back up, change directions. Stick block by Hall again. Good forechecking by Hall. Hall's all over the place. early on in the game here. Now the Bears clear it out. Snyder tries to take a hit at it, but swing and a miss. Bears are going to get there first behind the net. Good job by Huddy to knock the player off the puck. Both players fall down in the corner. Jaden's now going to collect it. Sends it up right side to Hall. Hall loses it to the Bears. They're going to skate it all the way back into the neutral zone. Now here comes a rush. At the top of the circle, shot goes wide left. Centering pass right in front. Good opportunity. Good job, McKay. McKay closes the 5-hole gap and it's going to force a defensive penalty to his right as he's looking out at the ice. So 11:03 left in the first period. Honestly, the Rebels look a little stiff, maybe a little hangover from last night's game. It was very intense and was pretty late. Off the face-off, Bears bring it down behind the goal. Looking. All tied up against the wall right now. 3 Rebels players and 2 Bears players. Bryant's trying to get it out of the circle. Shot in front, goes deflected to the boards on the left side as we face the puck, or face the net, sorry. Shot from the blue line, pushed away, deflected. Bryant now picks it up on the left side, but passes it in the middle to nobody. Good glove save by McKay off the slapper from just inside the blue line on the blue logo, the Blue Federal Credit Union logo, as they're the title sponsor for the sports stable. So this faceoff's going to be to McKay's right. Gasper's out there now at center. Cook on defense. Parent's out there also on wing. And Bryant's out there on a wing. Parent blocks it, loses his stick in front. Bryant pokes at it, deflects it into the corner. Bears pick it up. Gasper's back there. Gasper fighting for it. Nigaman gives him some help. Now here's the puck right at the bottom of the circle. Shot off McKay. Off his chest and chin almost. Pops in front, he gloves it, catches it for his first face-off to his left at 10 minutes left in the first period. All right, so now we got Henry out to take the face-off. He's out there with Hall and Merriman. And then looks like you got Jaden and Snyder on defense. Now the puck trickles back into the Rebels offensive zone. Merriman's on the forecheck. Cross-ice pass. Arvada doing a good job zigzagging the passing all throughout the rink. Now they have it down at their own goal line, or I should say the Rebels' goal line. Good job poking it away by the Rebels out there. And Hall clears his zone, pushes it up. Bears collected at their own defensive blue line. Hall tries to make his way in. It looks like he's interfered with. Shot comes on net, covered up. So Rebels did not have the number, so took a shot, tried to get some. And now they're going to see an offensive face-off to the left of the Bears goalie. So Henry's going to take the face-off. He's got Hall on his right. And oh, there's Merriman! Swing and a miss on the backhand, right on the doorstep. Good job by Henry to win the face-off, as he has done so much in this tournament. Henry has it down below the net. Oh, he tries to get it up to Snyder, but a Bears player's there to intercept it, so they change directions. They're bringing it down. Good poke by Huddy to stop the flow. Jaden now has it behind his net. He's trying to push it up right side to Hall. Hall carries cross ice to Merriman. Merriman's going to dump it down deep and go for a line change. Henry's the sole Rebel down there on the forecheck. Bears collected at their own goal line, push it up left side. Roberts is out there on the forecheck. Jaden gets there first at the blue line, but it gets deflected by the Bears and goes into their offensive zone, but then quickly back out. Now here comes a rush again, right side from the dot. Shot goes off the stick of McKay, goes over the crossbar. 4 guys fighting for it in the corner, 2 Rebels, 2 Bears. Still trying to cut it loose. Bears come up with it at the goal line. Good defense right there by Cook. Cook then gets it. He's going to carry it up right side. Cook takes a shot off the shin guards of the backward skating Bears player. Now Bears have it in the transition, cross to their offensive blue line. Good job by Nigaman to poke that away. Oh, and then Nigaman reverse checks the Bears player to the ground. Starting to get a little bit physical out there. Roberts showing some physicality against the boards, and then he clears his zone. Bears collected at their own blue line in front of their bench. Cross ice pass through the center circle. At the blue line. Tees it up once. Nope, it's going to cut it in. Trying to get it. Oh, he pokes it right off of McKay's pads, but it's still loose puck. Rebels come up with it. Bryant is carrying it out, but he gets stopped at the blue line. Puck goes down deep. Now Hall is right there. Good forecheck by Hall. He's fighting for the puck. Bryant's giving him help right behind the Bears goal. Up to the point, one-timer, shot on net. Bears covered up. So nice one-timer by Nigaman to get it on net. Quick little rebound, but no Rebel there to pick up the change, so covers it up, and we're going to see a face-off, offensive face-off for the Rebels to the right of the Bears goalie. Henry comes back out. Henry wins the face-off, tries to get it back to Cook, but it's a little bit too far out of his reach, so he's got to skate back to his blue line, chip it up the right side, but the Bears are there to push it right back into their offensive zone. Now they lose the puck out of the zone, recollected in the neutral zone. And then they dump it down in. Cook's chasing it, tries to get it up to Hall. Pass Hall to the point, shot goes wide right. From the dot, shot goes wide left. Rebels trying to get control of the puck. Oh man, there's like a shoulder right into the face of Cook. Or no, that was Hall, but no call. Letting the boys play, it looks like. So Bryant now on the forecheck underneath behind the goal. Trying to get it in the Rebels we're in the Rebels offensive zone, trying to get free, trying to get a centering pass. Now Henry has it, tries to get it to Hall, but not enough oomph. Bryant goes off, so Merriman's up. Oh boy. Miscommunication from the dot shot. Save McKay. Here comes the rebound. Save again, McKay off the leg. Henry picks it up behind the net. 6:07 left in the first period. Up to Hall on the right side. Bears keep it in. Good poke by Merriman. Merriman's now chasing after it, pestering the Bears defenseman. Now the Bears bring it back up into their own offensive zone. Poked away momentarily by Henry. Henry carries it out through the neutral zone. He's got somebody all over him. He takes a shot, goes on net, but a little short hopper pushed aside into the corner. Bears now in front of their own bench, carried up the right side in front of the Rebels bench now. Goes into the corner. Cook's giving it chase. Cook stops the puck, backhands it up to Merriman. Merriman has it as a Bears player goes by him. He backhands it, tries to get it across to Parent. Parent has a chance! Loose puck right in front. Parent picks it up at the goal line, so couldn't get there in time to cut it back towards the goal, but good opportunity here for the Rebels. Two Rebels fighting in the corner. Now the Bears come out with it. Bears bring it up left side, 2-on-2. Looking to leave it, but no, it gets caught in his skates. He takes a shot, goes wide right. No harm there. And a Bears player goes down. Good thing, no trip called. Puck gets pushed to almost the length of the ice. They wave it off. He picks it up. Bears player picks it up right at the goal line. Bears trying to clear it out of their zone. Just kind of like hovering sharks, the Rebels are, around the blue line. Now the Bears have it. Roberts is on the forecheck along with Gasper. Gasper then picks it up. He's going to carry it into the offensive zone. Puck goes behind the net. Gasper, good job on the body. Takes the man away from the puck, but no Rebel there to pick it up. Hall's back out there. Now Bryant's out there as well. So Hall, Bryant, Gasper, here comes a shot. Oh man, shot and deflected right away from Hall. Oh, Bryant gets pushed down off the play. Here's a penalty. Good job, Bryant, on the hustle down below the goal line. After the play, the puck goes away, and the Bears player just kind of stiff arms him right in the chest to put him down. So Rebels going on a power play here at 4:09 left in the first. This face-off is going to be in the Rebels offensive zone to the right of the Bears goalie. Crosby Henry's going to take the face-off with Bryant to his left, Hall to his right. Cook and Nigaman on defense. Loose puck, everybody's going after it. It's behind the net right now. Bears player backhands it up the left side. Cook keeps it in. Good job by Cook. Dumps it down deep, rims it around. Bryant now on the forecheck. Bears pass it back behind their net, tipped by Henry. Now Bears have it. They're going to carry it up left side, killing some clock. 140, 135 left in the penalty. Cook now puts it back up to Hall on the right side. Hall dangles with it, looks from his own goal line. Rebels trying to get some momentum here on the power play, but it's not looking too good so far. Nigaman skates it right into a Bears player. Now Henry's gonna pick it up. Henry's got some space. Henry's carrying it up the left side. At his own blue line, he stops, but Hall thought he was gonna keep going, and so Hall entered the zone for an offside. So 1:13 left. Pretty ugly power play so far for the Rebels, 45 seconds in. This faceoff's gonna be just outside the Rebel zone in front of the Bears bench. Gasper's gonna take the draw with Parent on his right and Merriman on his left. Cook and Nigaman still back there on defense. Cook catches it at his own blue line, pushes it up right side to Parent, intercepted by the Bears. Looks like the Rebels were just all around the center circle for a second. Now they've spread out. Merriman dumps it down deep. He gets bodied off the puck. Parent now giving a chase, as is Gasper. Gasper centers! Oh, here comes a shot by Nigaman. Shot goes off the, I guess the pad, the waffle pad of the Bears. Tough to see. I thought I heard it hit a stick too. Gasper had it for a second, gives it to Parent. Parent tries to center it, intercepted by the Bears. The Bears going to dump it in deep from the blue line. They're going to see a line change. Cook's chasing after it. 2:32 in the period, 20 seconds left in the penalty. Cross-ice pass intercepted by the Bears, but not. They tried to put on the brakes because they had a player down deep, so it was going to be offsides. Only 16 seconds left in the power play for the Rebels. 2:25 left first period. So it's a little bit wonky. So it looks like on the scoreboard, the home team is the Bears, but they're on the away bench. There was a locker room mix-up. So yes, so the Rebels are the guest. And they have 8 shots so far. Penalties expiring. Jack McKay letting his Rebel players know. Puck is down low. Bears are passing it back and forth. Oh, here comes a shot by Roberts. Roberts has been on fire during this tournament. He's had a couple of goals, stepping up big here at the end of the season. Hall and Roberts on the forecheck along with Henry. Bodies flying all over the place. Bears collected behind their own goal now, even 5 aside. Bears looking to clear the zone. Tipped off of Henry, goes to Jaden now, who's out there. So Jaden and Snyder are out there on defense, and I think the puck hit the Bears bench. So we're gonna see a face-off just in front of the Bears bench. Both teams having lots of line changes with a minute and a half. Rebels up by 1 shot, leading the shot tally 8-7. So the face-off's gonna be right here at center ice. Gasper takes it. Bears come up with it, chase it back in their own zone. Bryant's on the forecheck, giving some pressure. Bears do clear it. It's coming up the left side. Snyder's chasing it down at the dot. Passes it up right side. Bears have it. Parent pokes at it. Gasper pokes at it. Snyder passes it behind the net, goes all the way up to Bryant on the left side, past Jaden. Jaden now with Gasper behind the net. Bears pass it back behind the net. Lots of traffic below the goal line. Good job by Bryant to break up that pass, and then Parent comes up with it. He's carrying it left side. He gets bumped off the puck against the boards. So Bryant and Gasper on the forecheck. Gasper centering pass to Parent. Parent takes a shot. Leg save by the Bears goalie. Best opportunity we've had so far that game. Bryant gets knocked off the puck behind the goal. Puck comes out of the Rebels offensive zone. Goes to Jaden. Jaden pushes it up right side. He's going to take a shot. Stick save. Just leaves it for his defender. The guy without the good jersey, number 88. Looks like it was a tape job. We've all been there before. Forget the jersey. Here comes the Bears into the circle. Centering pass. Nobody there. Bears on a line change. Nobody got into the zone in time. Now they still have it, though. And now Nigaman's out there with Cook. And Nigaman controls a puck cross ice to Hall. Hall chips it up. 5 seconds left in the period. And that's just going to be the way it is here. As time expires, 0-0 between the Arvada Bears and your Monument Rebels. At the end there, Arvada takes the lead 9 shots to 8 to the Rebels 8. We'll switch sides and play the second period. So pretty tightly contested. One penalty called, the hit on Bryant after the play. Rebels didn't have a great power play on that one. So pretty evenly matched so far. I mean, Rebels have really stepped it up here towards the end of the season. Even with less players, everybody seems to be giving their best out there. And hopefully that first period was a warm-up for them. It looked like their legs were a little bit stiff, and can you blame them? This is their fourth game in 3 days. So 14-minute periods. Like I said earlier, this is do or die. Semifinal game for the Centennial Cup. On the rink right behind us, Mountain Select, who the Rebels beat in their first game, is playing, oh man, Mountain Select versus, sorry, I can't think of who it is, but regardless, whoever wins that game, if we win this game, that's who we're gonna play. So all these teams are pretty familiar with each other since we're at the end of the season. As we're coming out to start the second period, Ryan Nigaman talking with the face-off referee, not sure what that's all about. But we're going to kick things off with Merriman at left wing, Henry at center, and Hall at right wing. The puck trickles down into the Rebels' offensive zone. Henry's giving it chase. Bears pass it behind their net, try to push it up right side, now centering pass. Good job by the Rebels to break that up in the neutral zone. Bears bring it in, right side, cut into the center. It's on his backhand, still skating, and kind of a shot on net. Jack steers it aside off the side of the net. Puck bouncing around a little bit in front, but nobody can get control of it. Nigaman gets bounced off the puck. Henry's there to help. Now comes up to Merriman, left side. Merriman gets hit as he turns around. Shot deflected away from McKay. Again, McKay in front, blocks it, tries to push it away. Comes up to Henry. Henry's going to flip it up. And it's going to be icing, but nope, it's waved off because the Bears can play it easily. 13:07 left, second period. Bears bring it up right side. Stopped at the blue line by Roberts. Good job by Roberts there to stop the momentum. Now the Bears bring it up center ice. They're going to tee it up from the dot. Oh, man. 1-on-5. Bears against 5 Rebels players. Kind of watch him skate right to the dot, takes an unabated shot, goes in. So Arvada up 1-0, 12:50 left in the second period. Rebels out shooting Arvada 11-9, but the one that matters is the one that just went in. Well, I take that away. I take that back. Rebels have 9 shots, Arvada has 11. So 12:44 left, 1-0 Arvada. Face-off's going to be in front of the Arvada bench, just outside of the Rebels' defensive zone. Gasper's going to take it with Roberts on his left and Parent on his right. Loose puck crosses the blue line. Jaden's going to pick it up. He passes it up left side, goes around the back, but that's going to be icing. So everybody catching their breath. Bit of a defensive breakdown. 5 Rebels watching the 1 Arvada player take a shot from the dot and goes top opposite side on McKay. This is going to be a defensive face-off for the Rebels to the left of McKay. Gasper's going to take it. Same personnel out there as I mentioned before. Bears come up with it. It's at the point. They rim it around. Snyder's trying to get there first. Oh man, big collision between Snyder and a Bears player right at the goal line. Here we are just inside the point, top of the circle. Shot, McKay pushes it into the glass. Fight for the puck behind the net. Gasper tries to push it up to Parent. Parent gets pushed back to the goal line. Bodies and puck bouncing around. It's on the netting of the goal. And so, stoppage in play. This is going to be another defensive face-off to the right of McKay. We're going to see a new offensive line for the Rebels come in with Gasper at center, Bryant at wing, and Hall at wing. Bryant catches off the face-off. He pushes it up left side, dumps it in deep. Hall's there as well. Hall and Bryant trying to get the puck, but it goes up to the Bears' right side. Bears cross-ice pass. Gasper's going to get there. Stick lifts, but can't get control of it. But Snyder's there to block it from going into the Rebels defensive zone. Now the Bears do dump it in. Goes slowly behind the goal. Jaden's there to pick it up. Jaden up the right side to Hall. Lots of stick work. Puck bouncing all over the place. Nobody can really get a true possession. The Bears do, but they just bounce it off the boards into the defensive zone. Snyder passes it over to Jaden, who does clear the zone. Gasper gets bumped off the puck. Bryant on the forecheck, as is Hall. Hall at the offensive blue line. The puck bounces up off the glass as a Bears player goes down. Good job by Jaden to stand up the Bears player right inside the blue line. Now Bryant passes it. He gets elbowed up high after he passes the puck. No call. Hall pokes it away for a second. He's taking the body out right in front of the Arvada bench. He tries to dangle it, toe drag it to himself. Cannot. Snyder picks it up right behind the goal. Snyder tries to sidestep it, but Arvada is starting to get a little bit more chippy. Trying to clear the puck up the left side. Lots of bodies in the way. Puck goes down below the goal line. Jaden picks it up momentarily, but poked away from a Bears player. Lots of flat-footedness by the Rebels right now, watching the Bears skate around. From the point, bottom of the circle, shot, centering pass. Bears can't get a stick on it. Jaden slow to get up in front of the net. Rebels look a little bit slow altogether here. Jaden passes the puck up, goes past Hall as he flips a stick out of a Bears player's hand. Bears bring it in. Jaden's there, bounces off a player right in the corner. Bryant's back there to try to help out. Or I take that back, it's Snyder, 23, not 20. Now Parent is trying to chase a puck down as the Bears collect it at their own blue line. They pass it up in front of the Rebels bench. Henry was on the forecheck there, cross ice pass. Parent picks it up, pushes it up to Henry. Henry dumps it down deep. Merriman and Henry giving a chase below the goal line behind the Rebels offensive net now. Centering pass, nobody there for the Rebels. So Bears turn it back the other way through the neutral zone into the Rebels defensive zone. Good job, the Bears couldn't get a handle on that one. Now Merriman picks up the loose change, left side. He centers it over to Henry. Henry gets bumped off the puck, gives him a nice little push back. Merriman coming off the ice as Bears bring it up the right side. Top of the circle now, Bears have it, put on the brakes. Centering pass, goes all the way to the top of the other circle. Shot, saved by McKay. Bears again, backhanded to the other circle. Shot, blocked in front, or at the point of the shot. I think that was probably Roberts. Now Henry takes out the player. Niggman's trying to pick it up, but he's getting harangued by a Bears player too. Bodies flying down all over the place. Roberts trying to fight for it to get it out of the zone. Goes down deeper. Bears have it. Centering shot. Covered up by McKay as Cook is fighting for position. There's a Bears player right there, and Cook clears him out so he can't get a rebound. 8:29 left, second period. Game's definitely starting to get more physical, mostly from Arvada's side. This is going to be a defensive face-off to the left of McKay. Gasper's back in there at center. He wins the face, chips it back into the corner to Niggman, but Bears come up with it. Puck goes behind the net. Hall's there. He gets bumped in the back. Can't turn around. Bears have it just inside the point here. Here comes a shot. Bounces around. Goes wide left. Bears there. Pick it up again. Centering pass. Niggman could get a handle on it, and the shot goes wide right. Now Gasper has it. Gasper, the speedy Austin Gasper, trying to put some life into the Rebels' legs. He's bringing it up right side. He carries it in the center. He's got Bryant in front of him. Shot goes wide right. Bryant chases it down into the corner. Bryant doesn't seem to know where the puck is. The puck was up at the blue line. Intercepted by Niggman now. Cross ice pass. Niggman dumps it down deep. 7:40 left. Line change, Rebels. Bears going to pick it up. Push it up there right side. Good block by Hall. Blocks the cross ice pass, but Bears still come up with it. Cross ice pass again, intercepted by Cook. Bears now rim it down and around. Merriman's going to chase it, grab the puck, push it back to Nigaman passes it over to Cook, across the mouth of the goal, a little dangerous. Bears have it. Skating around, centering pass, here comes a shot, it's blocked by McKay. Henry tries to pass it to himself, or was that Cook? Nope, it was Hall, sorry. The numbers are a little bit bunched up, so tough to see sometimes. These guys look pretty comparable. All right, Henry taking the face-off to the right of McKay. He's got Merriman out there with Parent, Jaden and Snyder on D. Backhanded pass to Parent, and he just pokes it ahead. It's gonna go on net, but the Bears player picks it up, brings it behind the net, 6:50 left, second period. Bears try to clear it up the right side. Good job by Jaden to keep it in. Now Merriman's fighting for it along with Henry to Parent. Parent's got the edge of the circle. He tries to center it, gets blocked right at the point of the pass. Now Bears have a 3-2 advantage as they bring it into their offensive zone. Top of the circle, looking to center it, take a shot. Nice glove by McKay to keep it from, bouncing off and getting a rebound either behind the net or in front. So nice glove by McKay. He's going to see another face-off to his left. This is kind of the second period doldrums that the Rebels have seen throughout the season, but they're on really tired legs right now, so it's a little exaggerated. Gasper out there again. Gasper and Henry, just yeoman's work, double shifting. Here, puck comes to the point. Bears can't get a good handle on it. Parent and Roberts try to bump it free, but Bears still have it. Shot picked up by Jaden. Jaden tries to clear it, stopped at the point, and Parent does get it out of the zone. Oh, good block by Roberts. Roberts now skating after it. Intercepts or deflects the crossing pass, I'll say. Puck behind the net. Roberts fighting for it. Oh, shot right in the slot by Hall. Gobbled up by the Bears goalie. First action he's seen in a little bit from the Rebels. So 5:55 left, second period. So this faceoff will be to the left of the Bears goaltender. Gasper's going to take it. Looks like we've got Hall on the right side and Roberts on the left side. Jaden and Snyder at the point. Puck comes free. Huddy backhands it, goes all the way down to the goalie. He's going to cover it up to play it safe. So we'll have a repeat of the last face-off. Arvada out shooting the Rebels 17-12 right now. To the point, Snyder takes a shot. Stick save, pushed aside by the Bears goalie. Bears gonna now regroup at their own goal line, pass it behind the goal. Back and forth they go. Now looking up the right side, trying to find an open passing lane, and they just shoot at the length of the ice. So icing is gonna come right back. So third offensive faceoff for the Rebels in a short amount of time here. Looks like we're gonna get a line change. So the offensive line of Henry, Hall, Bryant are out there now with Nigaman and Cook. Henry passes it over to Bryant off the faceoff. Bryant trying to dig it out of the boards, cannot. Bears come up with it. Good poke by Nigaman. Puck ping-pongs around the neutral zone. Hall tries to pass it in, but good defensive play by the Bears to stop it right there at the blue line. Now they change direction. Cook's going to pick it up in his own zone. Push it out to Henry right at the blue line. Hall and Henry, but now the Bears push it down deeper. Rebels trying to clear it up the left side now. Poked ahead by Hall. Hall skating, or no, that's Henry, sorry. Henry pushing ahead on the forecheck. Bryant's also in there a little bit, but they're haphazardly trying to bide their time, I think. Bears coming in right side. They're taking it down deep. Now right against the boards. Pass in front. Centering pass. Through some skates. Can't get a clean shot off. So now Henry's trying to pass it to himself right at his own blue line. Puts on the brakes. And the Bears take it off of his stick. Puck trickles up in front of the Rebels bench. Still up. Now it gets poked out of the Rebels offensive zone. Hall and Cook are tangled up with the Bears player right at center ice. Now here comes a 2-on-1 from the Bears. Shot right in front. Good job by McKay to jump out and poke it away with his stick. Good heads-up play by McKay to break up that light pass right in front that the Bears player was salivating, ready to take a shot. Good defensive play by McKay. With just under 4 minutes left, the Bears, both teams look a little bit tired with their legs. They're making these long passes, blue line to blue line, and then we've got an icing on us. This is going to bring it back for a defensive face-off. Looks like Coach AJ's trying to shorten the shifts because people are just fried. So this puck will come all the way back to the right of McKay. Austin Gasper's going to take the draw. He's got Parent out there and Merriman with Jaden and Snyder. So Jaden's trying to backhand it up to Merriman. Just always seems like we're double teamed, but even though we have the same amount of players out there. Gasper carries it out of the defensive zone. He's bringing it up right side. He's got a head of speed on the backhand. He tries to put it on the forehand, but he gets blocked. But still after the puck, he gets tripped! Clear trip! Oh my gosh! Looked like Bobby Orr in the air right there. All right, puck comes down into the Rebels' defensive zone. Bears have it in the corner. Gasper backhands it around, blocked by the Bears behind the net. Huddy's there trying to fight Hudson Snyder with it. Here comes a shot from top of the circle, blocked by McKay in front. Rebound, poking around, bouncing around, trying to get hold of it. Here comes just inside the blue line, pass to the right on the circle. Here comes the centering pass. Shot, McKay, big time, standing on his head. Rebels clear the zone, 2:45 left. Rebels need a break. They are very tired. Puck comes out of the zone. Bears have to recollect it in the neutral zone. Now they push it down deep off the corner behind McKay in goal. Bears pick it up. Bears putting on a skating exhibition here. To the blue line, here comes a shot, bounces through, it's still loose. Now Merriman centers it over to Parent. Parent's gonna get ahead of steam, but the Bears player gets there just in time. Good hustle by Parent. Jumps at it on his stomach to try to push it ahead. Bears come back right side, they're top of the circle, centering pass, blocked in front, and then goal by Arvada. So Huddy stopped the initial rush, and then he gets pushed off the puck, leaving it open for the trailing Bears player to put it home. So Bears go up 2-0, 2:05 left in the second period. Rebels are just gassed. You can just see them all bent over. And I just don't know that they have enough energy left in their legs at this point. Cook's chasing it under the goal line. Now Henry picks it up. Henry backhands it up to Roberts. Roberts pushes it out of the zone. Now it's going to be picked up by Hall. He's got a head of steam going in, 1-on-2. He takes a shot right off the face of the Arvada goaltender. Tries to pick up his own rebound, but can't get another clean shot off. Bears carry it out. Now Henry, in his own defensive zone, pushes up left side to Roberts. Roberts tries to carry it up, but it goes back the other way quickly, rimmed around by the Bears. Cook's going to pick it up in the corner, tries to keep it going, but there's no Rebels player there to keep advancing the puck, so the Bears are going to keep it down low. Good pickup by Roberts as the puck gets centered. He's then going to center it over to Parent, who tries to slap it ahead. He does pick it up at his own blue line, but then the Bears are there again. Bears player carries it slowly into the zone, pushes it up into the corner, goes after his own pass, essentially. He gets hit by Nigaman, falls down. Looks like slow motion, 47 seconds left in the second period. Roberts chips it in, it's on goal. Just left aside by the goalie for the Bears players. The Rebels have a line change. Both teams seem pretty tired at this point. Slow motion skating in action. Puck's down in the corner. Now the Bears come up with a centering pass, nobody there but Bryant. Then Bryant gets bounced around and loses his footing. Nigaman tries to slap it out. He does. 18 seconds left in the period. Bears dump it down deep, rims around, back of the net. Cook's trying to give it chase into the corner. Comes up the right side. Now Bryant's trying to dig into it with Cook. Puck comes loose with the Bears. They put a spin move on, and there goes the end of the second period. So, Arvada, 2 goals on 23 shots. Rebels, 0 goals on 15 shots. The boys are gassed. You can look at them all kind of bent over on their knees, leaning up against the boards. If they can get a goal to get back into the game, it's me with amateur hour here, but I would say like it might not be a bad idea to call a timeout mid-period if we're still in it, maybe by a goal, because these guys do need to catch their breath. You can see just if the camera is capturing it, you've got a third more players on Arvada as we do on the Rebels, and you can only double shift so many games in a row. So 1 goal each of the first 2 periods. The first one was a snipe by the Arvada Bears player that came in 1-on-5 and just outskated the cement legs of the Rebels. The second goal, a good rush by the Bears. Snyder did a good job taking the original push, stopped the puck, he got pushed off, fell down, and then a loose Bears player was there just to put it home, like within 5 feet of the goal. So as we start the third, your Rebels in all black are going left to right, with the Arvada Bears going right to left in their white jerseys. You've got Gasper, Hall, and Bryant on the offense with Snyder and Jaden at D. Puck in the Rebels' defensive zone. Snyder's trying to fight for it in the corner. Now Rebels come up with it. Nice toe drag by Bryant to get some extra space, then clears the zone. Now the Bears pass it up into the center. Take a shot, blocked by Jaden in front. Here come the Bears again, edge of the circle. Carry it down below the goal line. Jaden's there to block him. Gasper's trying to give it help, coming back in his center position. Jaden has it behind the goal. He's trying to push it up to Bryant. Bryant tries to tip it by, but the Bears player jammed up against the wall and didn't let it pass. We do clear the zone now. Bears collected at their own blue line. Bears bring it up left side, cut it into the center, loses their footing. They fall down, give up the puck, comes out of the zone. Henry can't get to it in time. The boys just don't have the pop in their step that they usually have. Snyder trying to play some good D right in front. Shot goes wide left. Great opportunity for the Bears right there. Can't convert. Rebels try to pass it up. They don't. And McKay wisely is going to cover it up to get some fresh legs out there. So 12:34 left in the game. Rebels down by 2. Defensive face-off to the left of McKay. Henry's going to stay out there and take the face. He's got Parent out there as well as Merriman. Merriman's chasing it down on the forecheck here, trying to get some life for the Rebels. Good job by Merriman. He's forcing some bad passes, some rushed passes. Merriman still chasing him. Good heart by Merriman shown right there. Bears still can't get it out of their zone. Merriman's still in the mix. Now Henry's there to try to meet the Bears player, our defensive blue line. Bears player just carries it all the way around behind the net, pushes it to the point, goes to the edge. Crosby Henry chips it over the Bears' shoulder to go into the offensive zone of the Rebels. Parents on the forecheck there. Behind the net, they pass it up right side. Now zigzag it across, but intercepted by Henry. Now the Bears have it in their offensive zone. In the slot, backhanding, looking to center. They do. It goes through everybody, though. Swing and a miss by a Bears player. 11:35 left in the game. Parent chips it up to Roberts. Roberts gets tangled up at his own blue line. Bears now collect in their defensive zone. Put on the brakes, go back the other way. Defenseman passing it back and forth. Cross-ice pass. Now they enter their offensive zone. They're in the top of the circle on the forehand. They're looking, centering pass goes through the box. Nobody's there. Puck goes down deep behind the goal line. Cook's there to try to break things up. Goes up towards the blue line. Hall can't get control of it, so Cook has it again behind his goal. He backhands it up to Roberts, intercepted by the Bears. They come in right in front of the net. Nigeman's going to backhand it out of the zone, let the Bears chase it down. And will there be an icing? Nope, it's waved off. So Bears pick it up and skate it behind their own net. Now they're coming up the left side, burst of energy. But Cook's there to push it right up to Gasper. Gasper's going to push it around the boards deep. Hall's giving a chase, as is Bryant now. Now the Bears change direction from whence it came, up the left side. They enter their offensive zone, offsides. 10:23 left. Offsides on the Bears. Gives everybody a chance to catch their breath. Face-off will be right in front of us, just outside of the Rebels' defensive zone. We've got Gasper out there with Parent and Bryant on offense, Jaden and Snyder at D. So Gasper wins a face-off. Bryant tries to get it, gets poked away. Now the Bears dump it in deep from in front of the Rebels bench, goes around the corner. Snyder's there to try to get there, but the Bear player's there as well. Now Gasper pushes it around the back of the net. Bryant's trying to get there in time. Shot from the point, deflects off Bryant's stick. Now backhander right at the corner of the circle. McKay's getting tied up with players. Players are getting tripped and falling down, but the refs are letting them play. We've seen several trips throughout the game. None of them have been called. Now the puck gets passed up to Bryant, left side. He's looking to try to cross-ice pass, puts on the brakes, then he just chips it ahead. Bears collected in their own end. Bears carry it out, going up left side. Top of the circle, dangles once, still trying to get control of the puck. Never really gets a shot off. The puck gets deflected up and over the goal. 9:29 left in the game. Rebels trying to clear the zone. Parent pushes it ahead to Henry. Henry's trying to get there at center ice. He still has the puck with him. He's as surprised as everybody else as the puck drops around, lands right on his stick. Now the Bears trying to clear it out just inside their blue line. They do. Jaden collects at neutral zone. Sidesteps one Bears player, backhands it into the zone. The Rebels just don't have the legs to do the forecheck though. So the Bears collect it. Henry's there behind the net. He and Hall collide with each other. We got a equipment malfunction on McKay. Is this his skate blade again? Yes. This has been the literal and figurative Achilles heel of Jack McKay this season, is some skate equipment problems. That he's got a blade that likes to fall out of the boot. So we'll see if he can get this repaired with 8:57 left in the third period. He's getting some encouragement by Nigeman. We saw this happen yesterday before the game that McKay was not playing in. So we'll see if he can get this equipment fixed. Looks like he's still got the blade. If nothing else, this is giving the Rebels a chance to catch their breath. Like the boys, instead of being standing up, should be on a knee or sitting. Rebels getting outshot 25-15. So if McKay can't get his skate blade reattached, you can see Noah Sieberlich is waiting to see if he needs to go in right at the door to the bench. So again, if the Rebels can't come back here in the next 9 minutes, this will be the last game of the season. So again, want to give sincere thanks to our coaches, Coach AJ Nigeman, Coach Nick Henry, and Coach Steve Snyder. These guys donate a lot of their time and spend time with our boys, and we appreciate it. Also, Amber Nigeman, our team manager, has done a great job, as she has for several years now. And then I'll give a shout out to all the parents. I mean, these long drives, an hour and a half each way to Boulder to play these games and take up almost all weekend. It's a big sacrifice, but we all do it because we love the boys. And that's just what hockey parents do, right? So McKay's got his skate back in, face off right in front of the Rebels blue line, but they lose it. The Bears push it down deep. Cook's there to try to meet up with the Bears player behind his net. Now Henry tries to push it up left side, but no, the Bears have it. Backhand to the point. Shot deflected off McKay's leg pad. Bears still going after it in their offensive zone here. Here's a shot right at the doorstep. Nope, blocked in front. Rebels trying to clear it up the right side. Hall dangles and pushes it up to Merriman. Merriman's got it. He's going to backhand it to Hall just outside of his reach, but Hall chases it down behind the goal line, tries to center it, and Merriman is there, so the Bears goalie wisely covers up. So we'll see an offensive face-off for the Rebels just to the left of the Bears goalie. So he's going to have Crosby Henry out there at center, Caden Hall right wing, and Grayson Roberts is coming in here late. And Cook and Nigaman are on defense. Bears clear the puck through the neutral zone, up the right side into the corner. 8 minutes left in the game. Nigaman kind of hangs on to push the man against the boards, loses his stick in the process behind the goal. Shot goes wide left. Nigaman thinks about soccer style kicking the puck, but he lets his teammate take it with the stick. Nigaman's got, now he's picking up his stick from behind the net. He's back in front. No calls. Again, refs really letting the boys play here. Good poke by Henry up to Roberts. Roberts gets hit from behind in the shoulder and loses control of the puck. Puck comes up right side to Parent. Parent's at the top of the circle. He tries to put on the brakes, swiped away by the Bears defender. Bears have it behind their own net. Push it up the right side. Gasper tries to come on. He gets tied up right at his own blue line. Parent pushes it all the way back. Shot on goal by Parent to McKay. Rebels following the puck. The Bears take it out themselves. No call at all. Tice kind of tackles the player down to try to get the puck, but if they're going to play this way, you may as well play to the way it's being officiated. Puck gets deflected up into the Rebels bench. So we'll see a face-off coming out here, probably right in front of the Rebels bench. We'll see where the refs decide to put it. Nope. They're going to put it down as a defensive face-off for the Rebels. Gasper's going to take the draw. He's got Jaden and Snyder on defense and Bryant and Parent on offense. 6:53 left in the game. Loose puck in the corner. Jaden picks it up behind his own goal. He's looking up the left side. Now he cuts it back. Passes behind the net, trying to get it to Bryant on the left side. But the Bears just have that much more energy and power in their legs. From the point, pass to the Bears inside the circle. Back and forth they go. Bryant gets a little bit of a tip on it. Centering pass. Nobody can get a hold of it through the slot. 6:25 left. Bears have it below the goal line. Now Gasper's going to get there. He tries to poke it up to Parent, but the Bears are there. Now right behind the net, centering pass, it comes on, shot. Oh, McKay, big stop. McKay lays down and stops the advancing puck with his leg. The Rebels players just can't catch up with the momentum and the strength that the Bears have at this point. They just have way more energy. Now the Bears take it up the right side out of their defensive zone. Cross ice pass. Snyder blocks it at the blue line. Now they're just going to tee it up from the slot. They blow the whistle even though and they know they blew the whistle too soon. McKay blocked the puck with his glove, but it was still loose and they thought he caught it. So McKay's going to face a defensive face-off to his right. 5:44 left in the game. Gasper pushes the face-off to the side of the boards. A shot from the point goes wide left of McKay. Boy. Puck now, Hall. He gets interfered with, no call. Puck comes down into the Rebels' defensive zone again. Nigaman's there. He backhands it up to Hall on the right side. Hall trying to get control of the puck. He's carrying it. Slow motion out to Merriman. Now they're getting hits after the play left and right, but it feels like the refs aren't even watching what's going on behind the play. Good stop. Henry, shot. Oof. Another quick whistle. Good interception by Henry. Rebels still have some life in them. Merriman rubbing the back of his head as he gets hit after the play. So offensive face-off for the Rebels. 5 minutes left in the game. Henry's going to take it with Merriman to his left, Hall to his right, Cook and Nigaman on defense. This face-off to the right of the Bears goalie. Everybody trying to get an advantage, rushing in. Ref didn't drop the puck, so here we go again. Loose puck picked up by the Bears. Bears trying to carry it up the right side. They clear the zone. Bears 3-on-2. They have numbers. Deflected off of Nigaman, goes behind the goal line. Good job by Nigaman to stay with it. In front, right at the bottom of the circle, shot. McKay drops it. Oh, it's right behind you. Jack lays down. Jack blocks the first shot. Second shot deflects, and he's got to lay back on it before it crosses the goal line. Good goaltending by McKay right there with 4:42 left in this third period. Nigaman give him a hand also. Face off to the left of McKay. Puck goes down behind the net. Parent trying to pick it up. He gets bumped off the puck. Bears have it again. Now Parent carries it out, tries to pass it to Henry, deflected by a Bears player. Back and forth, it gets ping-ponged around right at the Rebels blue line. Now the puck goes back into the Rebels offensive zone. Cross-ice pass. Will he get there in time? Are they going to call an icing? Yes, they do. 4:13 left. We'll see an offensive face-off for the Rebels. Need to make one of these work. So who are we going to put out here? We've got Roberts out there with Parent and Henry. That's going to be your offensive line. And then you've got Snyder and Jaden on D. So Henry, who's been so great with face-offs all this year and in this tournament. Here he comes right off of his own face-off. He almost was able to pull the trigger right at the edge of the circle in the center, but he could not. So the Bears bring it back into our zone. Shot blocked once, blocked twice by McKay. Bodies flying in front. Everybody's getting pushed around. The ref says, come on, guys, get out of here. Four minutes left. Defensive face-off to the right of McKay. Gasper's going to come in. Gasper, another good job on face-offs all year. Face-off goes to the Bears. Poked away, clears the zone. Bears recollect in the neutral zone, 3:50 left. Bears push it up there, left side. Snyder tries to stop it. Bears player runs through. Pinballs around. Oh, here comes Parent. Parent's got a chance. He's got it on his forehand at the dot. Shot! Oh, goes wide right. Huddy fighting for it at the blue line along with Roberts, but the Bears come up with it. Back check by Parent and Snyder. Here comes a shot. What a snag by McKay. Like an outfielder running to the wall. Backhands it. Good glove. McKay's had a couple really good glove saves in this game so far. He's faced 35 shots, 2 have gone in, so pretty darn good save percentage for McKay so far. Off the face-off, the puck comes to the blue line. Now it rims around behind the net. Centering pass shot actually goes. McKay stops it once with his legs. And the Bears just skating around the Rebels, who are just trying to find this last bit of energy in their legs. Snyder down in the corner. He's trying to clear it. 2 Bears are there though, and they come up with it. Good job by Snyder. Still has some oomph in the legs to take a body away from the puck. Off the boards, edge of the circle. The Bears, oh, it goes all the way in. McKay makes a leg save. Not sure even how he saw that with the crowd in front of him. The Bears are just taking their time. Everybody's tired. Now they bring it in through the neutral zone, picked up by Gasper. He gets bumped off the puck. Gasper still has it, tries to split the D, and the Bears pick it up at their own blue line. Everybody's in slow motion, except for Hall, who just takes a nice body check against the player. Now Bryant pushes it up, trickles down deep into the Rebels' offensive zone, but nobody can really give an earnest chase at this point. Cross ice pass. Up. Good job by Gasper to keep it in the offensive zone. He gets smashed big time, but pops right back up. Now another body. It's going to get chippy here in the last 150. Bears bringing it up right side, centering pass. Now it goes to the left. Kind of towards the corner, top of the circle, blocked in front by Gasper. Bryant just shoots the puck the length of the ice to get a line change. 1:34 left in the game. 37 shots now by Arvada against 18 by the Rebels. And I think the Rebels they had such a good game last night, and with all the double shifting, there's just no life left in the legs. So 1:34 left. McKay will see this defensive faceoff to his right. Good job by Henry to win it. Catches it himself. Now he's trying to clear the zone, and he does. Bears collected at their own blue line cross ice pass. Here they go, zigzag, Z passing. Shot goes wide left, and now McKay's going to take the rebound off the backboards and cover it up with 1:20 left in the game. Face off to McKay's left. Puck goes right into McKay. He uses a stick to push it out of there, but Bears push it right back in. Pass to the point. Bears player can't get a handle on it. Merriman's there to force him to pass it up the boards. Body by Nigaman, I think that was. Oh, what's the hit behind the play? Finally, we get a call after the play. The Bears have done at least 3 of those, hitting the player from behind after the play. Cheap hockey. I mean, they're dominating already. They don't need to be like playing cheap hockey. So Henry's out there. It looks like he's got a bit of whiplash. So for the last 55 seconds of the game, the Rebels will be on the power play. Coach AJ pulls McKay, played a great game in the pipes. He's going to call timeout. Smart move. Coach AJ going to draw something up here. 55 seconds left. Looks like McKay's going to get pulled for the offensive faceoff. It's going to be to the right of the Bears goalie. With the extra skater in the offensive zone, if the Rebels can win the faceoff and get a quick goal, changes the game. So one last effort for the Rebels to keep their 2026 season alive. So power play for the Rebels, not only a 5-on-4, it's going to be a 6-on-4 since McKay is going to be pulled. Bears players coming onto the ice, trying to set things up. Coach AJ taking his time, letting the Rebels get their last breath of fresh air before it's going to be an all-out 55 seconds. So who do we got coming out here? So we're going to have Gasper, Roberts, Henry, Cook, Nigaman, and Tice Parent is the 6th player. From the point, shot, deflects around. The Bears are going to get there. They're going to be able to clear the puck. All good job by Henry to push him down. Shot by Cook at the point, deflects off a couple people, goes into the corner. Rebels fighting. Last 38 seconds. Shot on net, gets pushed aside, goes left of the net. Roberts now picks it up, tries to center it, blocked by the Bears. 30 seconds left in the game. Roberts going after it into the corner. He's going to center pass it to Henry. He's tied up though. Good job by Nigaman to keep it in. Oh, gets shot, blocked off of maybe Roberts. And now here come the Bears, wide open net, empty net. Here comes a shot, goes wide left. 15 seconds and less. 10 seconds left. Rebels trying to push it up. It's on Parent's stick. He can't get a hold of it. Bears have it at center ice. They're going to try to flip it up. Stopped by Nigaman, 2 seconds, 1 second. That's going to be the game. So, special thanks to Jay Cook for setting all this video up all season long. Thanks for everybody as part of Rebels Nation. Thanks for watching. Thank you to the Rebels for playing their hearts out. And I guess we'll see you maybe next year with some of the players playing at Lewis Palmer, others going around. So it's been a fun ride. Thank you, Rebels Nation. Thank you, coaches, and have a good rest of the year. Go Rebels.